purple belt time. This is song number 5 in the Recorder Karate packet. Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. And sometimes Y. I think you know this song, so hopefully it's not a new song for you, but we're getting a new note. Everyone, we're getting a new note today. It's the D note. Where is it? So your pitches are D, E, G, A, and B. D-gab. D note. Can you see this? Ay, ay, ay. All right, where are my fingers? So, top 3 holes, and then the next 3 holes. 3 and 3, plus the thumb and back. 3 and 3, and the thumb and back. That's the low D. Low D by middle C. We'll learn high D later. High D is really fun. It's my favorite note. Okay, so there's the D, and then what's on this side? The quarter rest they're telling you about. 1 beat of silence. Oh, a dotted half note. Is that what that says? Hold on, I can't see. Dotted half note. Where is this? 3 beats. Why would a dotted half note get 3 beats? All right, how many beats in a half note? You better know the answer to this question. How many beats in a half note? I'll give you a hint. 2 beats. 2 beats in a half note. Here's the power of the dot. If you see a dot after a note, that dot is equal to half of the value of the note. So if you have a dotted half note, where is it? A dotted half note, if a half note gets 2 beats and the dot gets half of that value, what is half of 2? That's right, 1. So a half note is 2 beats, and the dot gets 1 more beat. That equals 3 beats. Guess what? What if you have a dotted quarter note? How many beats are a quarter note? 1. So if a quarter note is 1 beat, what does that dot equal? If it's after a quarter note, what's half of 1? That's right, it's half. So a dotted quarter note gets, I just spit. I just saw the spit fly out of my mouth. Now I'm not gonna know if it's a dot on the page or a little piece of my spittle. All right, these are the problems that we have with recorders, and I just realized I'm not sitting up straight again. This is a continuous problem with me. Here we go. Carlton School, there it is. Carlton School is awesome. Is that backwards? I can't tell. Oh no, it's the right way. Yeah. Here we go. Old MacDonald had a farm. First note is G. Let's review. B, A, G. We also have learned E. And now we're gonna do D. So your ring finger has something to do down here. Get your ring finger. See how there's 2 holes here? Can you see that? There's 2 holes. You have to cover both of those holes. Don't worry about when the time's going to be that we're only going to cover half of the hole. All right, I'll tell you what. So this is really advanced. This is like Recorder Karate 2 stuff. This is D, but there are notes that will only be needing half of that hole covered. I don't want you to worry about it now. If you want to see what it sounds like, just try it. All right, so here's D. Let's try to cover half the hole, because sometimes it's hard to get a sound out of this. Ooh, I did it. You try it, try it. Did that sound like it went up or down? Listen, start on D. And remember, we're covering less of that note. We're covering fewer holes when we uncover it. So remember, the fewer holes you cover, the note goes. So listen. So if you're playing D, uncover half. That's D sharp. But don't worry about it right now. It's way too exciting for us. It's way beyond purple belt. We need to focus on purple belt. Old MacDonald had a farm, and Old MacDonald's not getting any younger, so neither am I. So we need to get this thing done. Now, Let me hear that D note again. 3 and 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And the thumb and back. And if your left hand is not on top, we are going to have problems. That's the D. Let me hear the E again. Let me hear the D again. E. D. E. All right. There's quarter note rests in this thing. There's half notes. There's eighth notes. There's a dotted half note. There's all kinds of stuff in this song. So don't be thinking the purple belt is just as easy to get as all those other belts. You're going to have to work for this one. There's no slackers for the purple belt. Now we're moving into some more difficult material. You may think Old MacDonald Had a Farm is a simple song, but it is not. Look at this music. I don't know if I can do this. All right, let's sing the song first. First note. G, old. Let's sing old. Again, I'm looking at the key signature. You know what? I'm looking at the key signature. Don't you look at the key signature yet. We're going to have all kinds of other discussions about the key signature. You look at the time signature. It says 4/4. 4 beats per measure. That's what you need to know. Look at that top number. 4 beats per measure. Here we go. Old. 1, 2, here we go. Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had some chicks. E-I-E-I-O. With a chick here and a chick there. Here a chick, there a chick, everywhere a chick. Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. Now let's clap it and sing it. Oh, 1, 2, here we go. Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had some chicks. E-I-E-I-O. With a chick here and a chick there. Here a chick, there a chick, everywhere a chick. Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. I thought of something while we were doing this. You know what it is? There's so many G's in a row that when we're playing it, really concentrate on making those notes stand out. All right, let's clap and say the notes, starting with G. Here we go. Not too fast. I feel like I've been going too fast. Let's slow down life. Life's slower on the farm. 1, 2, here we go. G, 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 D, E, E, D. B, B, A, A, G. D, G, 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 D, E, E, D. B, B, A, A, G. D, D, G, G, G. D, D, G, G, G. G, 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 G. G, 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 G. G, 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 D, E, E, D. B, B, A, A, G. Be very conscious of not speeding up during the song. You're going to want to speed up, especially during the part when you're doing the G, 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 because you're like, this part's so easy. I can just do this so fast. Don't do it. Don't speed up the song. You're going to get to the end and you're going to be like, oh my God, I sped up the song. I don't know what I'm doing. Stay in time. I always tap my foot when I'm playing. Listen, I don't know if you can hear it. Can you hear that? Well, if you can't hear it, you just have to believe me. I tap my foot when I'm playing. If you want to tap along with your foot, tap on every beat. So you're tapping 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. You can practice clapping like that. That would be awesome. I'm not going to do that in the video. This video is already 10.5 minutes long. I haven't even gotten to play the song yet. All right. Let's say the note names and try the fingers. If I can get in the shot. Ooh. All right, we'll have to learn that another time. All right, here we go. G, 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 D, E, E, D. G, remember G. Think about where you're going next. D, and then you're going to the E, and then you're going back down to the D, and then you're going way up to the B. Listen to that. D, B, D, B. Think about where you're going, what the melody sounds like, what the shape is of everything. Just think about everything while you're doing this. Keep as many things in your head as possible. But make sure you're sitting up straight. Oh my God, I'm totally slumped over. Here we go. G, we're saying the notes and doing the fingers on the notes, but we're not playing the notes yet because we're just practicing still to try to get our fingers used to going in these directions. 1, 2, 1, 2, here we go. G, 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 D, E, E, D. B, B, A, G. Rest. D, G, 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 D, E, E, D. B, B, A, G. D, D, G, 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 D, D, G, G, G. G, 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 G. G, 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 D, E, E, D, B, B, A, G. Remember, I like to keep my pinky down here and my thumb in back when I'm not using these notes just to keep balance on that recorder. Otherwise, it's hard to keep things from moving around. So, let's try it a little slower. G, G, G. Here we go. Get ready on your first note and get your fingers. Always have your fingers over the holes that you're going to be using. So if you're going to be playing D at some point, don't have your fingers over here. Then you're going to have to try to figure out where they are. Oh no, where's the D? Why didn't I have my fingers in the right position like Mrs. Almond said? So keep your fingers kind of close to where the holes are. You don't ever have to really move them off like this. Keep everything really close. Look. Ding, 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 ding. All right. Ready? 1, 2, here we go. That song gets me out of breath, so that means that we have to practice it more, because the more we practice, the more we'll be able to have the breath that we need to play these songs. All right, that's the purple belt. Boom. Blue belt's next, and I'm going to tell you right now, we're learning 2 new notes, including my favorite note.